Okay, guys, today I'm gonna be reacting to Hood War Stories, the story of X4, Rolling 40's Crip. He's a the title is Rolling 40's Crip Top Gunner, and this is the YouTube video about Rolling 40s.
In this episode, I'll be discussing the life of X4. X4 was born in the year 2000 in Los Angeles, California. At just the age of 2, X4's father got sent to prison for shooting his mother 5 times. When X4 was 3 years old, his older brother Dante, who was from 7-4 Hoover, was murdered. On December 30th, 2003, at around 6:45 p.m., Dante was getting ready to step out to make a weed run. It was cold outside, so he threw on his aunt's clover sweater. A 4-leaf clover is a symbol associated with the Rollin 40s, as his aunt was from the gang. As Dante was walking the sidewalk on 47th Street, a carload of 5 Deuce Hoovers approached him. They proceeded to exit their vehicle and fired several rounds at Dante, mistaking him for a rival. They then got back in their car and sped away. Dante was pronounced dead at the scene. This incident will further fuel X4's hatred toward the Hoovers as he got older. After his brother was killed, he moved from 79th and Hoover to 42nd and Menlo. His mother wasn't around due to being heavy in the streets. She walked on Figueroa Street in the Hoovers territory. The area where X4 grew up belongs to the Rollin 40's Dark Side clique, which many consider to be the grimiest part of the Rollin 40's turf. The Dark Side is bounded from King Boulevard to Vernon, between Vermont and the 110 freeway. They've completely taken over a large apartment building across from the Bank of California Stadium that's located on Fig and King, which they refer to as the Dark Jets. This subset of the 40s is considered the most active, not only among the 40s, but among the entire neighborhood card. Frontline in high-powered wars against BPS, the Hoovers, 51st Triple Gangsta Crips, and the Fruittown Brims.
We don't know what the homies on, but on 40 Crip. The dark side still want to be on Crip.
From a very early age, X4 was considered a troublemaker, primarily influenced by his 2 other brothers, Baby Explosive X3 and Tinyfoot. At the age of 13, he got arrested for the first time. X4 and a few fellow gang members on the bus headed to his aunt's house when they decided to rob a few individuals that were on that bus. The police responded, and X4 was ultimately arrested, where he ended up doing 4 months for the robbery case. From that point on, he was in and out of the juvenile halls frequently, taking dozens of fades, where he went undefeated. But on the streets, X4 was building a heavy name as allegedly being a top gunner. Alleged enemy missions, alleged shootouts, some of which were caught on surveillance footage. Strong-arm robberies, basically terrorizing his community. X4 was feared and respected by his enemies, as there is no smut on his name. X4 was the top rider frontliner from 2013 to 2017 for the Dark Side clique. In the midst of all the chaos X4 was causing in the streets, he managed time to begin rapping. Prior to rapping, X4 primarily listened to Draco the Ruler in high school and was initially influenced by him. When X4 began dropping songs on SoundCloud, he instantly drew comparisons to Ralphie the Plug, Draco's brother. But X4 managed to create his own distinct flow that would later be copied by many. His freestyles began buzzing in the streets of LA, and Draco and X4 were the pioneers of the new wave in LA. As the city was moving on from the YG era that lasted from 2009 to 2015, but rap was secondary. For X4, gangbanging always came first. In 2017, while he was already incarcerated, X4 was hit with another charge that extended his time for an additional 6 years. While on lockdown, X4 remained headstrong and had the support system of his brothers and a few of his down bitches. Also, while incarcerated, he was linked to additional shootings, one that allegedly occurred on August Street, which is in BPS territory. Within the past decade, the 40s and BPS have been engaged in one of the most active wars in LA County. The other shooting was where a Hoover member was killed. X4 ultimately beat the murder charge after a key witness refused to testify, and another had conflicting stories. Due to COVID, in 2022, X4 was released early and back on the streets of LA. People outside of LA were initially confused when they saw X4 come out of jail sporting the colors and hats of his arch enemies. Certain gang members who wear rival enemy hats do it as a bold statement, displaying that they are fully with the business, mocking their enemies, daring anyone to fuck with them. It's a way of saying I own my rivals. It's also used as a war tactic. The Venice Showline Crips used to send members out in all red to the Venice Boardwalk to confuse enemies. When you're a big reputable, you can wear what you want. Not many can do this. Only the top gunners and big names have this access. After his welcome home, Expo got right back to the music. It took a little bit to get his motion back rolling again, but by late 2023, Expo had the streets buzzing again, with the LA rap scene needing someone to at least partially fill the void Draco left. Expo came in due time, with many eyes on him, came many people wanting to sign him. Currently, Expo has a new project about to drop on the 22nd of this month, and is in current position to blast off. It's yet to see if he's able to transition his music to a mainstream level, as many LA rappers have issues expanding their audience past Vegas and Arizona. If he's able to stay out of the streets, Expo has a bright future ahead.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think. He's a Rolling 40s Crip member who allegedly beat a murder charge for against the Bloods, against the Hoovers. Damn, he beat some charges. That could have ended his career, life sentence type shit. But no more free him. He's out now. And that's the end of the video, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe.